Hello, everyone. This is ElectroLivinWeather from Weather for Life. Hope you all are having a good day out there so far today. This is the midweek check-in for your weekly forecast on the channel today. But anyways, I hope you all are doing good out there today. If you guys haven't please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on post notifications so you can get notified for our latest videos and streams that we will be doing on this channel. But anyways, let's go and get right into this forecast here. And as we can see, here is what is currently going on right now in the continental US. So as we are seeing currently, um, we are actually seeing um, this low pressure system moving to the north as we do see that. Um, and it looks like that we are also seeing those storms that were in Louisiana fizzle out as they are going offshore. But anyways, yeah, that is what we have going on today going on at the moment. Anyways, so we're gonna just talk about a bunch of different things today, going on from today all the way to the 18th of April. So let's go ahead and check out what's going on down here because there's supposed to be just a little thing of thunderstorms. Earlier, it was supposed to be a lot more severe, but according to some of the new model runs, it looks like that the storms have kind of um, gone down. Like they're not really looking as impressive as they did. But of course, this is something to watch out for because flooding is still a pretty big threat with these thunderstorms here that are going to move across Louisiana, eastern Texas, and into Mississippi. So, yeah, very interesting to see um, going on here. But and then it looks like that we do have another band of thunderstorms moving across the area. Um, just the day after that on Thursday, April 15th. So, which could potentially bring the same threat. Maybe there could be the threat of some damaging winds, hail, and maybe a couple tornadoes, or maybe a spin up or two. Not too much going on there with tornadoes and stuff, but flooding is a big threat. As we are potentially going to be seeing with this storm system moving over the coast of Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. So let's go and take a look at the temperatures for this time. So as we are seeing here, just wait for this thing to load up. So as we are seeing here, here's the 14th of April. As we're seeing mid to upper 60s in Mississippi, mid to upper 60s in upper Louisiana, and um, mid to upper or mid to upper 60s in central Louisiana, and upper 60s to lower 70s in southeastern Louisiana, as we are seeing right there. So it's gonna be a little warmer, but not like boiling hot because of course we are seeing some of this cold air coming in from up from the north. So there's our cold front right there. That's where the storms are going to be on April 14th. But and then here's April 15th, and here's late April 14th going into April 15th. And as we're seeing upper 70s, um, mid to upper 70s in southeastern Texas and southeastern Louisiana, and mid 70s in the southeastern part of Louisiana right there. And also us lower 70s in Mississippi right there as well. So not scorching hot, but it is going to be a bit warmer, especially in through here. So right there, it is going to be a bit warmer. But it also looks like that we are going to be seeing some pretty warm temperatures this day as well in southern South Carolina and eastern Georgia, right there. So 80 degrees, which is actually pretty warm. But anyways, let's go ahead and see about a snowstorm that could potentially be impacting the Northeast on Thursday, I believe it is. Let's go and take a look at that um, really quick. But yeah, so as we're seeing right here, this is April 16th. So this is actually Friday, um, sometime in the morning of Friday. So as we're seeing some pretty heavy snowfall going on in this area here. So seeing that in April, that's pretty interesting to see. Of course, we are out of our main cold season, so yeah, very interesting to see some of that snow coming up from this storm system right here. And this storm system actually has to do with some of the energy coming in from the storms that we were actually looking at in the deep south and southeast that we were seeing on the coast on the Gulf of Mexico. So that combined um, with this system up here, which created this storm system that kind of came up and impacted the Northeast with some snow and potentially the possibility of maybe a few thunderstorms on the coast of Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. So something to really keep an eye on as we do head into the day that this happens. So going to take a look at our snowfall totals, and as we're seeing over a foot in some places, in those reds there. So in those reds there that I just circled, you guys are going to be seeing over a foot, at least a foot and over. So yeah, very. This could potentially cause some snow problems and maybe the mountains that are all in through New York and the Northeast. So yeah, be on the lookout for that because there could be some pretty widespread snowfall, very heavy snowfall in some of the mountains, and it looks like that in some of the lower lands in Massachusetts right there could potentially be seeing over a foot of snow as well. So please be on the lookout on that if you do live in any of these areas. Um, but anyways, so let's go ahead and get back down south because I'm actually going to go ahead and review the dew point with you guys um, with the upcoming storm system. Just a small storm, thunderstorm that could, or a decent thunderstorm that could affect these areas down here. So it looks like on in the morning hours of Thursday, we are seeing dew point temperatures of the lower 70s to upper 60s in Louisiana, in southern Louisiana, and lower 70s to upper 60s on the coast of Mississippi and Alabama, as we are seeing all in through there. Um, and now for humidity, let's go and take a look at the humidity because so yeah, the humidity as we are seeing on looks like on Thursday morning we are seeing a bunch of areas seeing almost 100% amounts of humidity in this area here. So it is gonna feel a little bit damp in that area. So very damp conditions in those areas as the storms do roll into the area, as we did see according to the Euro model. Let's go ahead and take a look at the NAM 3 kilometer because this is very good for um, stuff like this as we are trying to forecast thunderstorms like this. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is what did happen earlier, and those are the storms that did impact Louisiana right there that are moving off the coast and will die out as they do move off. But anyways, so yeah, here's the first wave of storms that will come through on Thursday right there. Um, just a little thing of thunderstorms that will move through. Well, I probably shouldn't say little because there is a marginal down there, but maybe a couple severe storms could erupt down in this area. But mainly, this might most likely potentially be a flood threat. So, and then of course, here is the second wave of thunderstorms, a bit smaller than the first one, but still something to keep an eye on as we do head into Wednesday and Thursday right there. So, yeah, let's go and take a look at the temperatures according to the NAM 3 kilometer. And as we are seeing on the day that the first wave of thunderstorms kind of move through in this area here, so we can kind of see that division between the cold air and the warm air. So down here is the warm air, this is the cold air. And so those storms move through, and then the second wave of storms move through at around this time on Thursday. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Cape. So convective available potential energy. That's what Cape is. It's energy for thunderstorms to produce. And as we are seeing here, this here is about where our thunderstorms are. So the amount of Cape that is feeding into these thunderstorms, we are seeing a decent amount in this area. So the oranges and the yellows there, that is a pretty decent amount, but mostly we're seeing grays. Which is a decent amount of energy for these storms to give in. And then there we can kind of tell that the second wave of storms do come through into right there. We can see that Cape go down into the coast. So go down to the coast. So it just feeds away at the Cape. Let's go and take a look at the bulk shear now. So here is the bulk shear. Tornadoes are well, this is a big, huge ingredient that tornadoes do need to form up. And as we are seeing, here is Wednesday, and we can really see that line right there. If you guys don't know where I am saying where the line is, it is pretty much in this area right here. Where are those thunderstorms, those clusters of thunderstorms that will be moving down into the coast and will affect the coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. So we're seeing about 40 to 60 knot bulk shear in this area. So there's potential for maybe a couple spin ups to happen in this area, but hopefully nothing really too major does happen. And then here's the second wave of thunderstorms, which we are seeing more bulk shear with this line. So again, there is the potential for some tornadic activity to happen with these waves of storms. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at our supercell composite. This is, I guess, what you'd say supercellular energy. So yeah, we can see where the storms are in this area at this time right here. That's where our storms are. They're in this area right here. We can kind of see that line dividing all right there. And then just want to take a look at Thursday, and we can see that second. We can kind of see that line where the second wave of thunderstorms do roll through, and that'll potentially move through all down into the coast and move out to sea. Significant tornado parameter. This will potentially be showing the same areas that we did see the supercellular composite. So yeah, we can see that area where the storms are. So they're in this area. Um, so again, the potential for tornadoes. There could be maybe a couple spin-ups, but nothing really too major to happen in this area. So as we do see, there is a chance for severe weather in this area, but it is most likely not the biggest threat as we are seeing currently. But yes, there is maybe the threat for damaging winds, hail, and a few tornadoes to potentially spin up. So keep an eye on that because there could be some decent weather coming down to you guys in Deep South. Um, all right, let's go ahead and now go up to go and change over to the Euro model. And let's go and take a look at the potential snowstorm that we could be seeing out in the plains, which is very interesting. Yes, in April. Very interesting to see that in April. So here's a potential snowstorm that we could be seeing in places like Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, and Wyoming up here. So yeah, we are seeing some big band of snow right there form up from this potential snowstorm. So the potential for heavy snowfall is possible with this. So of course, here's our storm system, the low pressure system, 998 millibars, and that'll move to the east as we see. And then yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the snowfall totals, and let's go ahead and compare those with the GFS model. So yeah, here is what we are seeing with the snowfall totals, and as we're seeing, we are seeing 8 inches of snow in this area here in those pinks. We're seeing around from 6 to 8 up to 10 inches of snow in this area. So yeah, so there could be the potential for some pretty well accumulated snowfall in April in the Central Plains. That's not the most common thing to see in the weather world here. So very interesting to see that. Let's go and take a look at the GFS model now. And then after that, we will go ahead and take a look at the Canadian model. So, oh my, look at that snow. Look at that amount of snow. We are seeing there are some areas that will potentially be seeing almost 2 feet in this area right here. That is pretty wild in April. And this is according to the GFS. Yeah, so the GFS is showing in those reds there, showing over a foot of snow. So, and then we're seeing from 6 to 11 inches of snow in those pinks and purples. So, which that's some pretty well accumulated snowfall right there, you guys. Not very common to see that in April either. So, let's go and take a look at the precipitation with the GFS model. And as we are seeing much heavier snowfall according to this model in the in these 3 states, Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska, right there. So please be on the lookout for this because this could be a potentially a history making snowstorm, especially in April. So that's very interesting to see that. And this is going to happen on, well, according to the GFS, is going to happen on Friday. According to the Euro model, it's going to also happen on Friday. So Friday could be the big day for you guys out there in these three states. Nebraska, Kansas, and Colorado. You guys in up here in Wyoming as well. You guys could potentially be seeing quite a lot of snow from this too. So please be on the lookout for this because this could be very major, and this could be a history-making snowstorm for April in the Central Plains. I don't know when the last time I've seen this was. It's been a while. Um, so very, very interesting event that we are going to be seeing. The temperatures could potentially be pretty chilly too. So yeah, look at that. Friday we're seeing a cold blast coming through from the northwest, going all the way down into Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado there. Looks like Wyoming, you guys are really going to need to bundle up and get those coats on in April. We do apologize for having to get bundled up like that in the spring, but this is looking like a cold spring so far out in this area. So a big, huge cold blast coming down from the northwest as we are seeing, combining with the low pressure system that will be moving up to the east. So yeah, very interesting stuff to happen in the central US right there. But anyways, this is our midweek checkup on weather for life. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please be sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified for our latest posts on this channel. I am ElectroLivinWeather, and I really do thank you guys for watching this video, and have a safe one out there as all this weather comes together, and I will see you guys soon.